See if I got volume at least. See if I got volume. Okay. At least I know that's working. It's hit and miss sometimes with this phone. Finish setting this up. I definitely not got my shit together this morning. That's for sure. That's par for the course. There we go. My goodness. Never ready. Good morning, everybody. Hopefully you're having a good morning. I had more time before my appointment than I thought this morning, so decided to go live. Hopefully everybody's well this morning. It's raining. We're under a winter weather advisory until 1 o'clock this afternoon for rain, freezing rain. So yeah, it should get weather. But it's supposed to get really warm. Gotta make sure my volume still working. This phone does its own thing. Sometimes the volume works, sometimes it doesn't. So at least I know it's working this morning because it sure wasn't last night. Already did my shot. So what's everybody up to this morning? I'm doing my breakfast. Coffee and THC. They're browsing. Hi, Monica. Good morning. How are you? I'm ready for this weather to be over. That's for sure. Yep, you are first. So, probably because I've only been live for a few minutes, but there's actually been somebody in here the whole time, just not talking. They've been here since I went live, so you're the first to comment. Yep, that's right. Yeah, I just got the like. Thank you for whoever did that. So, oh, it's normally not yet. Hopefully, I don't get thrown back in the algorithm that I got thrown into the last few days because there will be plenty of comments coming in. Not to say the best of comments, but plenty of them. So, but good morning, everybody that's here. Hopefully, you're having a good day. Yeah, it's kind of quiet in here this morning, which is good. Yet that's all you can do. It's really all you can do around here. Sometimes my mods come in, sometimes they don't. Sometimes trolls come in, sometimes they don't. It just depends. I haven't got thrown into any really big algorithm yet where the trolls should be coming in, but we'll see. Every time I mention algorithm, my views pop up. My viewers pop up. So it goes like that. It's super quiet around here this morning compared to what it was yesterday. They were pounding and sawing and everything else yesterday morning. So awesome. Congratulations. That's awesome, Mr. Stepper. I've only been on here for a year, so I don't think I'm doing too bad. So yeah, people come in and randomly comment. So it goes that way. At least people coming in this morning are pretty nice. Just as long as you're over 18. So I will leave rule is PID in the chat, so it's actually pinned up there at the top. Yeah, it's still pretty quiet in here. Then again, I haven't had any of my regulars comment on any of my videos this morning or post either, so they might all still be in bed. It's Tuesday. I like it quiet. Good morning, the shadow is watching. How are you? So, yeah, people will come in and go. I've only been live for like 9 minutes, so not really a big deal. No, it's not bad. Oh, yeah. Those are never fun, Shadow. Never fun. Do that too many times and you'll learn your lesson. So, that's why I don't drink. Yeah, it would. But if there was 64 people commenting, I don't think I could keep up. I'm one person, dude. It's hard to keep up sometimes when I've got 3 or 4 people in here commenting. It just depends on what we're talking about, really. So, yep, I'm aware. So, I appreciate everybody that's coming in and at least listening. So, what are you talking about? Keep track. I don't care. Yeah, John, I do. I don't care about how many people are in my chat or not in my chat. It's not what matters to me, so why would I keep track? I can see everybody in my chat. I've got my cute computer right here. So, like, that don't really matter to me. Some days my chats are crazy and some days they're just quiet. Today it's just quiet. Thank you, Venture. Oh my God. How are you this morning? The fuck are you talking about? Touch your elbows. What? No? I'm sorry, Venture. I hope you feel better soon. Uh, okay, welcome back. Hey, big homie. Good morning. Good evening to you. So, Venture, can you get rid of this idiot, please? It's all good. I thought you were maybe in a different place and it was night. Yeah, you're about to see your ass get kicked, like, right out of my room. That's what you're about to see. You're pushing it. Hey, Trey, how are you? Nice to see you. Good morning. Like, good morning, brother. That's awesome, Trey. Thank you for whoever timed them out because I can't see. How are you, brother? Hopefully you're good. I told you, people show up. I'm all right, brother. Not too bad. Oh, awesome, Trey. That's good, brother. I've never seen him either. I just know my kid has, and she talks about it, so. Who are you telling no cussing? I've got mods in my room. Oh, I don't know, Ginger. I haven't seen that either. Okay, Trey. That's kind of what I thought it was, but you know. And thank you for whoever got rid of that girl. She was driving me freaking nuts. Happy Tuesday, brother. Like, she kept on telling me how many viewers I had in here, and like, what the fuck? Congratulations, Carl. I'm proud of you. Awesome, brother. How are they doing? Good morning, Raymond. How are you? Yeah, Trey, you said you're going to have a nephew. That's awesome. Thank you, brother. I've been in this crazy algorithm for the last few days, so it is what it is. Thank you, Raymond. Yeah, I'm not bad. The weather's warmed up a whole lot here. Yeah, like, who in the fuck are you to tell me not to cuss on my channel? No, what movie, Trey? Oh, I didn't know they were doing another one. My thing is, there's a whole original series of Air Bud, and they just wrecked their shit by remaking it. Yeah, I know. If you go back, if you were to go back and look at the whole conversation we had, she came in here like trying to police my chat. I'm like, what the fuck? I don't even know you. I love when people do that. Yesterday, I got told my channel was a low effort channel. Hi, closed. How are you? Yeah, but nothing will ever beat the original. Thank you, closed. Thank you, brother. So, yeah, in my opinion, none of the remakes have ever been any better than the original. Yeah, well, there's nothing wrong with seeing it. I just don't go out of my way to see remakes. So, uh, they could try, but we'll see. So, so what you up to today, brother? Anything good? Hello, Ma? M.A.? I don't know. That'd be crazy, Venger. Awesome, brother. I got mine too, right here. That really would be crazy, but it might be good. Man, Gilligan's Island was hilarious. Yeah, I feel that. I don't like clowns at all. I think they're all creepy, but I have a good reason for it. So clowns scare the shit out of me. How old are you, Ma or Ma? Where are you going, brother? Why you gonna be off? We'll miss you too, of course. Thank you. Uh, I don't want to kill your name. That's hilarious. I didn't know they made Avenger. I'm bad with names. I'm sorry. I have an appointment at 11:30. I might go live again tonight because I'm still working on watch hours, of course. So, like, take forever. Think I'm gonna get my views done before I get my watch hours done. So, thanks for the sub, y'all. Like, over 30, over 30 subs overnight is crazy. That's cool, Trey. Uh, My goodness, Winter. I thought you weren't drinking. Now that's awesome, Trey. Well, I know, but there's sometimes you don't drink in the morning. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know, Benjer, I know. I just recalling you saying to me like a couple days ago, I'm not drinking. So I asked. That's all. My goodness. Yeah, brother, and Tim Waltz is not running for re election, so you're lucky. Although all the Somalians are still stealing your money. Wait, you guys, or that's Minnesota, wrong state. Oh well. I'm thinking of why did her name just completely slip my mind? Yep, for sure. The fact that he went from vice president to losing his career in less than a year is epic, though. Little over a year, but it is freezing rain here, but like temperature wise, I can't really complain at all. So I didn't know you were traveling, Binger. It's 32 here, so which is a whole lot warmer than it has been. So it's just kind of raining. Are you traveling anywhere in particular, or are you just traveling? What? Yeah, I know you guys are really warm, but it's supposed to be in the 60s in a couple days just south of us. I know they got us in the 40s, which is really warm for this time of the year. Yeah, it's supposed to be 47 Thursday. So, hi, Coco. How are you? But yeah, it would be nice if the sun came out for 5 minutes, you know? The clouds are the worst part about winter. So, boy, everybody in Big Rapids, no, Grand Rapids is big mad because a protester got arrested protesting the United States capturing Maduro. Anyhow, she was in the street, like marching down the middle of the street, and you can't do that. So she got arrested for it. And people are like, they had no right. I'm like, what are you, stupid? Like, you're blocking a public roadway and you're impeding traffic. Those are both crimes. It was a lady. No, you can't fix stupid. It wasn't even a dude, it was a lady. And they're all throwing a fit because she did a news report, and right after the news report, the cops walked up and arrested her. Well, yeah, if you break the law in front of the cops, you're going to get arrested. Give me a break. I mean, unless you live in Portland and you got crooked ass cops looking the other way when one side does something and not the other. So, yeah, all of them. Like, I posted a short this morning of this white liberal girl just melting down, crying her eyes out because Trump kidnapped the leader of Venezuela. When Venezuelans will tell you that Maduro was not even the legitimate leader of Venezuela, he stole the election. I love you too, brother. I hope you have a good day. Tell everybody I said hi and I love them. So, at least my headache's completely gone today. Hopefully it'll stay that way. They need to make the YouTube Music and YouTube Studio apps look different. Because I always hit the wrong one. But at least my comment sections are pretty free of incredibly stupid people, but some of the stuff they say really makes you wonder. So it's like, thank you, Raymond. I love you guys too. Like, I just want to make common sense common again. People have been so brainwashed that they can't think for themselves anymore. They run on headlines. Well, CNN or Ms. No or this channel said this, so it must be gospel. And it's definitely not. So, like, how much do you have to hate Trump? To last year, when before Trump got elected, uh, Biden and Kamala Harris, however you say it, were talking about how Maduro needed to go. And now that Donald Trump did it, Harris put this big old statement on X, I guess, about how it's a threat to democracy and da 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 da. And there's like, it's not only her. So, oh, we got our first libtard in the room. Welcome. And we're not stealing oil, we're taking oil that belongs to us. You know, the sanctioned kind that they stole from us? Do your history before you come in here making stupid claims. Bye bye, people. Next, you're gonna tell me Maduro's the greatest person in the world, like he tried to say in court yesterday. My goodness. People crack me up. I have to admit, like, you're the first one who's anything. Let's see, he's a dictator that run a drug cartel that's killed more people in America, or as many people in America that were killed in all of World War II. Second of all, he's a dictator. Why don't you, for 5 minutes, just listen to what the Venezuelans are saying to you? He was not the legitimate leader of Venezuela. He's a dictator. He's made them starve. He's killed them. He's locked them up for just protesting against him. Why don't you do a little research for yourself instead of following headlines and figure out why a socialist dictator, a communist dictator, is so bad for anybody on this side of the hemisphere? Oh, no, he's fine. He or she, they have right to say whatever they want to. It doesn't make it fact or correct. My question is, have you ever seen or been to Venezuela or Cuba or like Iran, Iraq, any country that is truly ran by communism? Because until you go there, don't try to stand up for a dictator, for a freaking communist. You want to make a bet? I was in the army. Yeah, another dictator. How wrong you are to assume stupid shit. Yeah, and the Cubans are thrilled. They are celebrating like crazy. Yeah, that's the whole thing. That's it, Venger. They can't look past their small little mind to see how it's an absolutely good thing for everybody. Or Raymond, sorry. Like, who timed him out? Or is that a different? Oh, Joe's in here. Hey, Joe. I was like, who's timing people out? I didn't really want them timed out. We were having a debate and he was looking really stupid. So he could have stayed. He definitely could have stayed because he was getting a little bit scolded. Or she, or it. God knows you might offend him if he used the wrong pronoun. See, that's TDS right there. They hate Trump so bad that they'd rather support a dictator than admit the truth. So that's really just it. And like, I get people are like, oh, he didn't do it legally. He did. No, Joe, we were debating. It wasn't being, well, it was being pissy, but it was getting schooled. So he was asking questions, or it was asking questions, and I was answering it. Yeah, little cocky, but still a libtard that don't know what the fuck they're talking about. How are you this morning, Joe? Yeah, most people that disagree with anything you say are going to be rude. Kind of used to that. You should see my chats on Monday mornings. They're definitely something else. Talk about rude. They get downright nasty. It's like Monday morning, I set myself up for failure every single time. Because I'm like, I know if I go live, I'm going to catch shit. But I do it anyways. So I just laugh at most of them because, like, what do they got? And most of the time, it's like college age kids that come in here that know absolutely nothing about life. Tell me I ain't been places I've been is freaking hilarious, though. You ain't never been to any of them countries? How do you know? I get that in my comment section all the time. Like stupid assumptions. Oh, you're this and you're that. My favorite is still my channel's low effort. That's been the best comment I've had so far this year. And I've had a lot of comments this year so far. So, had almost 40 people subscribe overnight. Thank you, Raymond. I love you guys too. You know I do. So, last night's conversation was really good, though. There was a little debating, but it was good. Like, the only thing I ask for in here is to be kind. And you're right, Joe, that guy wasn't being kind. Or that person, that thing wasn't being kind. Yep, I know. Because people have been so brainwashed, or they've allowed themselves to be so brainwashed that common sense is not a common thing anymore. I actually heard a reporter throw a fit because they only arrested Maduro and his wife and not everybody else that had a warrant. The same way we do in other countries. What, Robert? Unless I'm by you. So, oh, trying to find other patriots? Yeah, if that's what you mean, I get that. Like, it's for you. Yep. Where are you at, Robert? We don't really have protests here per se. We have riots. The mainstream media tries to dress it up in a pretty box and make it look like protesters, when 99% of the protests have some kind of violent interaction in them, which makes it a riot. And like, if you're talking about people trying to, like, I know in Iran, the people are trying to overthrow the government. I've actually heard that some of their leaders have actually fled to Russia, I think, they said. You know, there's a whole lot more veterans on board than people realize. It's just like Mark Kelly, the one that told the soldiers not to listen to Trump's orders. Like, that's the kind of shit we don't need from our veterans. And he's like the lowest example of what the left is all the way around. Like military, like veterans, civilians, that's the left. Trump's bad, don't listen to Trump. See, what Kelly didn't realize was he does realize because he knew he couldn't say that and not get in trouble for it. But he's been censured and they're taking away his rank in his pay grade so far. So we'll see. Lulu, Happy New Year. I hope you're great. Sorry. Replying to a comment. I do that sometimes. Uh, I was sick for Christmas. Stayed home, did nothing. Yeah, I seen that, but like, have you seen the video of Maduro telling Trump to come get him and calling him a coward? And then they turned it in uh, a little bit, Lee, like a tiny bit. It's freezing rain right now, so it's too warm for snow. Yeah, they've got this video now of Maduro when he told Trump to come get him and called him a coward. And then it switches over to all the bombs going off in Venezuela in the picture of Maduro in handcuffs with the goggles on. Everybody's like, they blindfolded him. I'm like, they're freaking goggles, you moron. Have you never seen military goggles? He's not blindfolded. I am. I'm okay, Lee. It's just, I, yeah, I get busy. I do go around, like, and like people's stuff, but I don't chat much. So, I kind of like, when I'm done with my lives, I tend to do something else. So, I don't know. Why don't you ask my mods? People. That'd be awesome. Lee, what time? Just let me know what time and I'll come. Yeah, I know, Venger. It's almost turning into Monday again, isn't it? The only rule I've got in my chat is to be kind, and people are just assholes. That's hilarious. Better just to ignore it and let them do their thing. It's like, whatever, you can say what you want to, but has no bearings on how I feel. Uh, It's definitely not a Monday again, though, because it's just not coming fast enough. Monday mornings are hell. Yeah, Yelly, you know, sometimes you just can't stop it. Everybody's like, well, make it a subscriber only chat. But then, like, I don't want to do that. Yeah, this younger generation is like, I don't want to say all of it because my daughter's 23 and she's as much of a conservative and as based as I am. So, like, there is some that's still good, but it's the brainwashing that happens in schools and colleges. So, unfortunately, that's what we're up against. My goodness. So, hopefully, it stays this quiet all day here. It'd be really nice. I didn't even get to stomping on my head at like 3 o'clock this morning. So, yeah, the kids these days just they don't have it, dude. Nobody took the time to teach them anything about anything. Like, the first thing we learned about when I went to college was like socialism and communism and shit like that. They don't do that anymore. Now 90%, or not really 90, probably 30% of kids like agree with it. But they don't understand like the crap that they're trying to get themselves into. Okay. That's my appointment for later. Yep. It's now, 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 or never. No. It's way too early for me, Lee. It is like 5 to 10. I got coffee, breakfast. I gotta go do blood work. I forgot about that. I gotta do that before I go back to the doctor. That's always fun. Well, It's warm enough that the freezing rain is not like sticking to the trees and stuff, which is good because there was a lot of people without power, like the last time we had right before Christmas or on Christmas. Or no, sorry, Thanksgiving. We had a really bad ice storm and then it snowed, and like lots of people were without power. So we had that really bad windstorm. I think it was last week. My power went out twice for a little bit, and that's the first time the powers ever went out here since I've lived here for the 2 years I've lived here. Well, almost 2 years. I, uh, I don't feel like dealing with this appointment today, but that's life. Adulting sucks sometimes. Oh, that's not who I thought it was. I guess. Hi, Rachel. How are you? Not even gonna try to say the first part of your name. But I guess I ought to get off here and get around to shit. Otherwise, I'm not gonna get anything done. I'll probably come back on tonight. Like I said, I'm working on watch hours, so that'll take, hopefully, it won't take as long as it feels like it's gonna take, but you too, Venture. So thanks for hanging out. I love you guys.